Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women, okay? So pile number one, you're going to be the purple teddy. Pile number two, you're going to be the green teddy. And pile number three, the blue teddy. Okay, so pile number one, purple teddy. Pile number two, green teddy. And pile number three, blue teddy. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the teddy that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi pile one, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number one, you picked the purple teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number three, what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? So what do we have for you here? Pile number one, we have a lover. Light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. I'm getting like for the women here watching, what triggers insecurity in other women is not that you have a lover, but you come off as the ideal lover, like the prototype. This is what I'm getting here. And for the men is the same thing. You are the prototype. So some women I'm getting with pile number one for the men, this is specifically for the men, that there's some women that they use their sexuality, they use, you know, their sensual energy to get what they want from men. And I'm getting like you have good amount of self-control, that you don't get swayed by women's sexual energy. You know how to compose yourself, you know how to control your urges, your sexual urges, so you're not dominated by your sexual urges, or you're not controlled by your urges. So women like that are insecure. You bring out their insecurity because that's the only way they know how to get something from a man, or to get some sort of relationship, or get something out of a man, okay? They know this is how they trick a man, but you, it's not easy to trick you. And for the women watching here, I'm getting like you exude feminine energy, desirability, okay? So like you are the number one competition for a lot of women, for love, for the attention of other men. So what is it about you that triggers insecurity? We have the Four of Wands. You're stable, but then I say you look like the type, like I just heard the girl next door. You're just so beautiful. Wow, we have the Star. Yeah, like you are unique, original, there's like this healing energy about you. You're very maternal with the Queen of Cups. You're in tune with your intuition. You're in tune with your emotions. The same thing for men. So it's really, like I said, it's really hard for women that use their sexuality to get what they want from men, to trick you, to make you come out of your pocket without like them investing in you or having any feelings for you. It's hard. So it triggers their insecurities because they don't know any other way to connect with you. They connect through sex. So if they can't lure you in with that, they don't know anything else. So it makes them insecure. It like makes them feel like they're less than. But I'm not getting that. You're not trying to do that. You want a valuable woman. You want a woman that comes in with some sort of substance. And I feel like women that are insecure, that you bring out their insecurities, are the women that uses their sexuality to get what they want. And for the women watching, I'm getting like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use your sexuality or put your sexuality on display in order to get the attention of a man. You just exude like femininity with the Star and the Queen of Cups. You're very intuitive. You're very sensitive to the energy of others. You're very welcoming. You're warmth and welcoming. So it's like easy for men to talk to you, have like healthy men that are looking for sustainable, not the ones that have insecurities or anything like that. The men that have value, the men that are respectable, they gravitate towards you more than the woman that uses her body to lure them in. And this is what triggers insecurity in some women. Okay, what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? We have the Nine of Pentacles, your style, your sense of fashion, the fact that you are self-sufficient. So this is exactly going back to what I was saying regarding like, you know, like using your sensuality, your sexuality to get what you want from men. You're self-sufficient, so you don't have to do that. It's not a necessity for you. You know how to make money out of your own skills, your own talents. So it's not a need for you to do that. And the same thing for the man. Like you're so like you have emotional control, self-control, so it's not easy for somebody to just flash their body. Or I feel like for some of you, like the men watching, it kind of turns you off. Like you don't really gravitate towards that, because in your mind it's like, if she's throwing herself at you like that, she must be doing it with every other man that she meets. So it's like a turn off for you. So, and that's why I said like it triggers their insecurities, because they don't know anything else other than that. So what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? I'm getting you Eight of Cups. You're not afraid to walk away. You don't get too emotionally attached to a situation or too emotionally involved. You really have emotional control, emotional maturity. Like, yeah, some of them, it's your skill set with the Eight of Pentacles. You're determined, you're structured, you're disciplined. You have amazing skills, whether you're a woman or a man here watching. And it triggers insecurity, like especially in the workplace. I'm getting like for the women in the workplace, you have like maybe a group of women competing against you. It could be a group of 4, 5. They're competing. Not only you are beauty, you also have brains. And this is what gets like under their skin. The fact that you have more to offer than just your looks. So they can't compete there because you have more than just your looks. We have the Strength card. You're influential. You have power. And your power is soft, is subtle. It's not aggressive. So you don't have to be loud. You don't have to be demanding. It's just like your energy just commands respect. And your energy is influential. Like people just gravitate towards you to do things for you. Like I'm saying, like these women that are insecure, that you trigger their insecurities, are women that don't really value themselves. They don't really value what they have to offer. And also they don't work on themselves. They settle for the bare minimum. They don't really require much to get with them or to go out with them. Just the bare minimum suffice, like a date, you know, at a cheap place where they could get food or whatever. That's good enough for them. They don't really need substance. While you on the other end require substance. Whether you are a man or a woman, you require substance. So it's like your energy and their energy doesn't match. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women. I'm getting with the Four of Pentacles, you're grounded. You're reserved. You have a reserved nature. And I'm also getting with the Four of Pentacles, you don't speak unless spoken to. So if you don't have nothing to say, you're not going to talk. I feel like a lot of them, they want to make themselves important by talking a lot or talking loudly or being all up in people's face. I feel like there's a lot of aggression. They're not really, they look feminine. Okay, these women, they look feminine, they dress well, they get their hair done, they dress nicely, you know, everything did, but internally they lack the substance. And this is where you guys are different from these women, and this is what triggers their insecurities. This is why they know that they can't really compete with you. Yes, with looks, they may like think that they're better, but they know when it comes to substance and character, they're no match for you. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? My pile number one. What is it about you that triggers? Yeah, you see? Queen of Swords. You're intelligent. You're mine. The same thing for the men here. You're too smart. Like I said, you're not easily swayed by sexual energy. You don't operate that way. There's a lot of men that do operate like that they let their sexual urges control them, but you're not one of them. This is why it triggers their insecurities. They're used to those type of men. I'm not saying all men are like that, because for sure it's not true, but I'm getting like the men that these women are used to, you're not like that. So that's why it doesn't work on you. You're too smart. You see right through their game. We have Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. And we have the Sun, Leo energy. Yeah, you're very powerful because we have Leo twice. We have Aquarius. So you could have Aquarius and Leo in your chart. So Aquarius moon or Leo moon or sun. So I'm getting like you have this powerful energy, flamboyant energy. And like I'm getting also your presence speaks volume. And I'm getting like another thing that triggers their insecurity is your sense of fashion, especially for the women. The way you dress is extremely classy, well put together. They could tell that you take really good care of yourself, but that you are well kept, but it's on your own. Like you don't need someone else to do that for you. You don't even depend on a man to do that for you. And I feel like for the men watching here, what triggers some insecurity in women that are like vibrating really low is the fact that you are in touch with your feminine side. So there's definitely a good balance for you, pile number one, with the feminine and masculine energy, whether you are male or female. So I feel like for the men watching here, you could be a great cook. So you don't really need somebody to cook for you. That's like a plus. So I feel like pile number one, for the men, you guys work out, you have a really nice body, really nice healthy body, and you cook your own food. So this is like a plus. And I feel like if you ever went out on a date with a woman that is insecure, you may have asked her if she knows how to cook, and she probably told you no. And then she probably asked you if you know how to cook, and you said yes, and you're a really good cook. Some of you could even be a chef, but you're a really good cook, and that like trigger her insecurities because she knows as a woman, it's not that it's a must, but it's like a plus if you know how to cook, because it's like it's not like about gender role, but knowing to cook as a woman is very important, because like the woman is supposed to be nurturer, providing like the food for your children. So this is how men think. Like if you're gonna be married to somebody, preferably you would rather that she knows how to cook than she doesn't. So I'm getting like that would trigger some women's insecurity, knowing that you know how to cook, you know how to be you tapped into your feminine energy, and she doesn't, and she's a woman. So it's like this is where their insecurities are triggered. We have Six of Wands, successful, victorious. Your status in life is what triggers some women, especially for the women watching. Your status triggers a lot of women. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? My pile number one. What is it about you that triggers insecurity? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Three of Cups. People gravitate towards you. You're very charming. with the Knight of Cups. You're a woman. For the women watching here, you have this very soft nature to you, feminine nature, but like I said, your masculine energy is there for sure, but your feminine energy, like, you know how to tap into it. You know how to influence people to do things for you without like trying to do too much. You don't have to go the extra miles just to have somebody do something nice for you. It's just like people just cater to your needs, and that's what triggers insecurity in other women, because they know they have to do too much to get the same type of attention that you get. You get it naturally. I'm getting like with the Three of Cups, people like to collaborate with you, people gravitate towards you, they just love your energy. It's just so influential. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about luck. Things always turning out in your favor. Like, I feel like some women look at you with envy and say like, you're just so lucky. They even envy, like, if you are in a relationship, a healthy relationship, they envy that relationship. That's what triggers their insecurities. They wonder why they always gravitate towards the bad men, or the men that are toxic or abusive. Like, I'm not getting that these women are attracting good quality men because of like the fact that they're not attracting good quality men is because they are vibrating low. It's the way that they attract the men, and this is the reason why they're attracting that type of man. Okay, and I feel like you are attracting much better quality man, like the men that you pick. Okay, because you could attract any type of man. Like, men get attracted to any type of woman. Okay, so everybody has their own preferences, but men just get attracted to women if they're heterosexual. So if they're homosexual, obviously we know it's the opposite, but I'm getting that the ones that you picked, you have self-esteem, so you're not afraid to walk away with like from men that don't even serve you, the ones that are bad, the bad apples. You're not afraid to cut them off. These women, they have low self-esteem, so it triggers their insecurities that you are secure in yourself, that you know that you don't deserve to be treated badly, so you will be able to leave a connection. So let's say, for instance, there's a woman that's caught up in a third-party situation. She's not going to leave. She's going to stay with the person regardless, because having a man is better than not having one, even if you have to share. And you're not like that, and that's what triggers their insecurities. They know that you wouldn't stay in a type of connection if the person is not of caliber. Okay, what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? And it's the same thing for the man watching. You wouldn't stay if the girl wasn't a third party, like she had another man and you were there, like you wouldn't deal with her. You don't care if like she's like the prettiest girl you ever seen. You don't care. You're not going to deal with her because she has another man. Like, you have self-respect. What is it about you that triggers insecurity? Yeah, we have the Hermit. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to walk alone if you have to. Yeah, you're confident in yourself with the King of Wands. You're wise beyond your years with the Hermit. What do we have here? What is it about you that triggers insecurity? Yeah, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You are meticulous. You pay attention to details with the Knight of Pentacles. You're very calm, cool, and collected. You're not in a rush to do something, so you're not pressed if somebody is not meeting your standards. Like, you're able to let them go. You're not worried about that. You're not worried about like somebody not liking you, because you love yourself. And this is what triggers insecurity in some women, because they want to be picked. They want you to say, oh, you're the best, or you're better than her. They want they want to be flattered. Like, they want people to tell them that they're the ish or they're better than someone else. And you don't really need that. That type of like praises don't matter to you. You're more focused on yourself, self-improvement, and that's what triggers insecurities in other women. Okay, yeah, we have the Queen of Wands. You know you're the ish. You don't need somebody else to tell you. You already believe that about yourself. Okay, sorry about that, pal number one. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi Beltu, welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So my pal number 2, you picked the green teddy and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is I like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 2, what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women, my pile number 2? So what do we have for you here, pile number 2? We have Goddess. Okay, so this energy is repeating itself. So we have light attributes, the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. So this is like giving me Empress energy. So Empress, Emperor energy. So you're definitely powerful. This is what triggers insecurity in women. You exude sensual energy, goddess energy, divine being energy, and it's like, it's not forced. Okay, you don't have to do too much. It's just your energy. Yeah, we have the star. You shine bright. I'm getting like a lot of you are humble. So you know you are the ish, but you don't have to flaunt it. So what is it? Wow, 9 of Cups. Your wish fulfillment, you're desirable. I feel like you're the eligible bachelor, maybe in your community, in your neighborhood. I feel like you trigger a lot of women's insecurity in your workplace. I feel like also some of you could be models, or you may look like a model, or you're like, yeah, you could be into fashion. Okay, and this is what triggers, yeah, 6 of Wands. Yeah, you could be in the public eye with the star, the popularity, the accolades, the public recognition that you get is what triggers insecurity in a lot of women. I'm getting like, there could be women that are doing the same thing as you with the star card, but they're not getting the same type of result. And the same thing for the men. Like, you could be a model here. You could be an actor, or you could be in the spotlight. Your wish fulfillment for a lot of women, and some women, they feel like they don't bring much to the table, or they can't, like, also the type of attention that you get if you are a man watching here. So you may be very good looking, so a lot of girls, a lot of women flock to you, gravitate towards you, and it triggers insecurity in a lot of other women, because it's like, if they were to be with a man like you would probably get more attention than they would. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. You're definitely stable. You're abundant. With the 6 of Wands, it's like, I'm definitely getting spotlight. You could be in the public eye, or you could just be like, if it's not in the public eye, you could be in a prestigious position, management position, leadership position, or you're aiming for that, or they could see the potential in you. Like, you're destined for greatness, and this is what triggers their insecurities. I feel like they might be afraid that, like, let's say if they were to date you, for the men here, that you would leave them for someone better. Like, they don't feel like they measure up to you, like that you're higher than them, because I'm getting like, it says goddess, so divine being energy, chosen one energy, and they don't feel like they are chosen. That's why it triggers their insecurities. Or you might leave them for somebody that looks more like you or vibes the same way that you do. So this is why it triggers their insecurities. I'm really getting like the people, like the women that are insecure is the women that are around you, the women that you may see often. So if you work a regular 9 to 5, it definitely be the people around you. And it says the Ace of Swords. I was saying that, so it's the truth. Okay, yeah, 3 of Pentacles is the people that you work with, the women at your job, whether you are a woman or a man watching. If you don't work a regular 9 to 5, it just be the people that you interact with on a daily basis, the women that you see, this is what triggers their insecurities. They know, like, if you're not in the spotlight yet, they know that you are destined for the spotlight because they could see the power in you. They could see the growth in you. They could see the light in you, the goddess, God energy, divine being energy within you. And that's what triggers their insecurities, because they don't see that same light that they see in you in themselves. Okay. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Ooh, we have the devil. Okay, pal. Okay, your sensuality, because the devil can represent sensuality, sexuality, powerful energy, potent. You have this magnetic vibe to you, but you're also intimidating. They know that, like, with the devil, because the devil is Capricorn energy, and Capricorn has like this energy. When they walk in the room, people could sense them, they could feel their energy, they could feel their presence. So it's like, it speaks volume. You don't have to say much. So I'm really getting like what triggers insecurity in some women, especially for the men watching here, is that like you have this boss like energy, powerful energy. You don't have to do too much to command the respect when you walk in the room, but you know you deserve the respect because you have put in the work. Like your work ethics, your reputation precedes you. And the same thing for the women here. You have this powerful energy with the devil. It's a seductive. People just are attracted to you naturally, gravitate towards you naturally with the devil. And it's like you exude this sensual energy that is unmatched. And I feel like there could be a lot of men at your work that are attracted to you. Like you get all the attention of the men, and it drives the women at your work crazy. Like they try to do so much to get the attention, and you just walk in the room and everybody starts staring at you. And it's like they've been trying like for like 20 minutes to get someone's attention, and as soon as you walk in, like the attention has been taken away from them back to you. So we have the sun here. Yeah, you're extremely successful. You have this vibrant energy to you, and this is what like triggers insecurity in other women. Like I feel like because they're faking it, they're not being authentic. While you are with the star, you are extremely authentic. You're true to yourself. So you're not pretending, or you're not putting on a show just to get everybody to like you. And this is what triggers insecurities in some women, because they have to do that. They have to, I don't want to say, because I don't want YouTube to flag me, but you don't have to kiss well, I can't even spell ASS. You don't have to do that. Okay, I just don't want YouTube to flag me. That's why I'm saying it like that. Yeah, you see, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Yeah, you have like almost all the strong signs. We have Capricorn, Leo, and Scorpio. We're only missing Aries. Yeah, you have like this powerful energy to you. Wow, the Empress. I'm not surprised that the Empress came out, because you have Goddess here. Your beauty is what triggers insecurity in a lot of women. Your beauty is like one of the things for the women watching. Your beauty is like breathtaking. You don't have to do too much. You may like even put a lot of makeup. Even if you do wear makeup, your makeup, I feel like you have a signature look and it's natural. It's not like you don't overdo it. With the makeup, your makeup is very nude. I'm getting like nude type of makeup, or a soft glam, I heard, for a lot of you. If you don't wear makeup, it's like this is another reason why you have a lot of women insecure. They may have to wear a lot of makeup like every day, or they can't even go a day without wearing makeup, or like just go outside with a bare face. Like they can't do that because they don't feel confident in their skin, while you do. And I feel like you have amazing skincare routines. So this is another thing that triggers your insecurities, like how you take care of yourself, how you are authentic to who you are. You're not pretending. I feel like a lot of them at your workplace, they pretend to be something that they're not, or they overdo it with the femininity. They're not relaxed when they're in the workplace, the environment, they feel like it's always like they're acting 24/7, while you just, you know, go about the day. Yes, you're definitely cordial with your coworkers, but you don't have to pretend to be something that you're not. And it's the same thing for the men here. You're definitely calm, cool, and collected. And I'm getting like it's kind of hard to read you or read what you're thinking. So that's what triggers their insecurity. So it's like, I feel like some women, they may talk to you, and then it's like, when you ask them questions, it's like they're not even listening to what you're saying. They just respond just to talk, but they're not really engaging in the conversation. It's just like very robotic, very like it's like a script, you know. It's not real, it's not authentic. While you, it is very authentic. This is why people gravitate towards you, and it triggers women's insecurity because they notice that your realness is what makes you likable. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Wow, guys, I can't make it up. Oh my God, the Emperor. And I did say Aries energy. You have all the 4 dominant signs of the zodiac. Your presence. We have both feminine and masculine energy here. And we have the Ace of Cups, the amount of love, the your self-esteem is a 100, okay? It's high. You don't need someone else to gas you up. You don't need that. You already know that about yourself. So when you hear it, it's like, yeah, it's a compliment, but you don't let it get to your head, or you don't jump through hoops to get those compliments from people. And this is what triggers the insecurity in a lot of women, because they have to do that. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Ooh, Ace of Wands. We're only missing Ace of Pentacles. Okay, your creativity. But you see, I did talk about your sensual energy. It's natural, it's potent, and it's not forced. You don't have to wear it on your sleeve 24/7, or you don't have to wear provocative clothes or talk about it in order to get the attention of other men. Or like if you're a man watching here, it's the same thing. You don't have to do all of that in order to get the respect that you know you deserve. It just comes to you naturally because of your presence, because of the things that you do, how you present yourself. We have the Ace of Swords again, as I'm saying that. This is the truth, guys. And I feel like the way that you communicate is what triggers insecurities in some women, because they may not be great communicators. Maybe like some of them, they're overly emotional, or they don't have a real good grasp of their emotions. So they may lack emotional intelligence for some of them. And that's what triggers their insecurities, because you don't. You know how to interact within a male dominant environment for the women. And it's the same thing for the man. You know how to operate well in a female dominant environment, where it's like, yeah, you could see a lot of women, beautiful women, but it's like, you're not going to drop your pants because you saw a beautiful woman. It's like, you don't get controlled by your little head. You control your little head. It doesn't control you. And that's what triggers insecurity in some women. Like, they can't use their beauty or use their sexuality to finesse you. They can't do that, okay? What is it about you that triggers insecurity? Yeah, you're grounded with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you don't let things, you don't let situation or people or women manipulate you. They can't get to your head. This is especially for the men watching. They can't get to your head because you're grounded. You're not easily swayed. You're the Emperor. You have Empress energy, so you understand your feminine side as well, and you're not afraid to tap into your femininity. So it's like, it's not easy for someone to emotionally blackmail you, emotionally manipulate you. And like, I know like some women, they could be emotionally manipulative, so it's hard for them, like these type of women that are emotionally manipulative, to get a hold of you or to pull their strings on you. And that's what triggers their insecurities, because it's like, they can't do it like you. They don't have that power. They're just like, I feel like they use their emotions or their feminine energy to harm others, while you don't. Okay, you use your feminine energy to connect with people. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? I have the Sun card again, Leo energy. Yeah, you're optimistic, you're powerful, your wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups again. Yeah, you're definitely wish fulfillment for a lot of like women, or you also have options. Whether you are a woman or a man watching here, you have options to say no. You could say no to a woman. As a man, it doesn't matter how beautiful she is. If she does not meet your requirements that you're looking for in a woman, you're able to say no. And I feel like you've turned down a lot of women because they didn't meet the requirements that you were looking for in a woman. And it triggered their insecurities, because I'm getting like they're not used to getting rejected because they're used to getting people with their beauty or emotional manipulation. It didn't work on you, and that triggered their insecurities. What is it about you that triggers women's insecurity? Wow, guys, you have all the aces. Oh God, you have all of them. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Cups, and we have the Emperor again. You're not ruled by money. You rule money. You're definitely grounded with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're highly intuitive with the High Priestess. This is what triggers insecurity in women. Whether you are a man or a woman watching here, is the same thing. Your intuition. It's like when they try to pull the wool over your eyes or try to emotionally manipulate you, I feel like you could call them out with the High Priestess, or you could see right through their scheme or their games or their, like I said, emotional manipulation. It doesn't work on you. You're just very emotionally secure. Like, I'm getting like it's the people that, like the women that try to manipulate men, because it's not always men that manipulate people. Women could do that too. And I'm getting like the women that you trigger their insecurities is like the women that like to do that to other people, especially men. Okay. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Yeah, you're too smart with the King of Swords. You're too smart. You see right through their BS. They can't run game on you. Same thing for the women here. Whether you're a woman or a man watching, other women that have bad intention, that vibrate low, this is what triggers the insecurities, is that you're extremely smart. You see right through their BS. They can't like try to make you feel bad for standing your ground. They can't make you feel bad for like stepping into your power. You can see right through that emotion. Like that's like, I'm getting like narcissistic behavior, narcissistic traits. Like women that have narcissistic traits, they can't stand you. Pile number 2. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next video, pile number 2. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot, back at you again with another video. So my pile number 3, you picked the blue teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started, so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 3. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? My pile number 3. Okay. We have pioneer, light attribute, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So you're definitely a pioneer, pile number 3. You're original. You think outside the box. I feel like other men can relate to you for the women here. And it's like you have this definite power of creativity that it's like you compete, like not you competing with women, but they compete with you because like you're the number one person maybe at your job or in your environment that does things outside the box, that do things that has not been done before. Okay, you just set the tone, you set the trend for a lot of people to follow suit, and that's what triggers insecurity in some women. Like they know that they're not original like you, they just have to copy you, or like whenever it's time for them to do something, they have to look up to you. You're the prototype. This is what I'm getting here with the pioneer. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women, my pal? Wow, the 9 of Cups came out for all 3 piles. Wish fulfillment. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? We have the 7 of Wands. There's another card I flipped over. We have Justice, Libra energy. Some of you could be lawyers. You're the first to ever do it. You set, I'm really getting like you set the trend, pal number 3. It's like you're just so unique, you're so different. And it triggers insecurity in other women because it's like they feel like they're copycats. They imitate other people. Your imitation is a form of flattery, but still, like, you don't really like somebody to copy everything that you do. So I'm getting like these women, they copy everything that you do. So let's say if you start doing something like you dye your hair blonde, I'm just giving an example, they're going to the next day, you're going to see them with their hair blonde. I feel like it's people in your community that you trigger their insecurities because you're the first to either ever go outside of your city, go outside of your country, or just travel the world, or travel to a different place, or do something that has not been done before. Like maybe nobody in your family or nobody in the community that you're from went to university or went to college or studied this specific major, and you did, and you graduate. Some of you graduated with honors, I heard. And that's what triggers insecurities in some women. Your education, like your skill set. We have the Sun. Maybe you are in the public eye, or you just have some sort of popularity or recognition, and that's what triggers insecurities in some women. Like I'm really getting like you're doing something brand new, and it's within your family or your community that you trigger their insecurities, because I feel like a lot of them, they're followers, they're not leaders. They follow whatever was done before them, and they don't question anything, or they don't explore other things. They don't do what they feel like doing. They just follow others, okay? Even though they don't really want to do it, they're just followers, and it triggers their insecurities because you are an individual. You don't follow the trend, you set the trend. You set the trend for yourself, for what you're trying to do, where you're trying to be in life, and you do things extremely differently. You follow the beat to your own drums. So, and you stand your ground with the 7 of Wands. So it's like you have this innate confidence within you that is unshakable, and that's what triggers their insecurities. They know that if somebody were to tell them that their dreams are impossible, or they can't do it, or they don't have the skill set, they will stop right away. They won't even try again. While you keep trying, you keep pushing. You don't care what people gotta say, because the vision is yours, and you just, wow, I can't even speak. They don't want me to talk, eh? And they want you to be like, you're going to be focused. You're not going to care if somebody doesn't agree with your decision, because you're a pioneer. A pioneer is doing something that has not been done before. So you're the one who has the patent. You're the one who has the idea. So you're the one who has to execute it, because it wasn't given to someone else, or else it would have been done before. So I'm getting like you're the one who set the trend for a lot of people, and it triggers their insecurities because I feel like they wanted to be the one to set the trend. And it's the same thing for the men. The women are insecure because it's like you are a man of higher caliber. You are a man that of a different breed. You don't follow what other men are doing. You follow your own path. So that means it's harder to manipulate you. It's harder to run game on you. It's harder to do things to make you like be manipulated. It's like I said, it's like harder to manipulate you. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, you are extremely intelligent. I'm getting like what triggers insecurity in women as well is your communication style. Like you're straightforward, straight to the point. You don't beat around the bush. Like when you say something, you actually mean it. It's like you communicate very clearly. It's hard to misunderstand you, or it's hard to play those like games to make you feel like what you're saying doesn't make sense. Like you know what you're saying. Same thing for the women here. You're traditional with the hierophant, or you're also a master, a guru at your craft. And this is what triggers insecurity in some women. Like you are of higher esteem. Like you put yourself, you have high self-esteem with the hierophant. You know what you bring to the table. You're not here to play games. Same thing for the women. It's like you carry yourself with respect. And this is what triggers insecurities in some women. Like they're willing to follow anybody just to be accepted. And you're not. You're not afraid to stand alone with like the Seven of Wands. If your back is against the wall and everybody's against you, you're still going to stand tall. And you're not going to care. You're not going to budge. Some women, it's easy to influence them. You're the one who influences people. They don't influence you. We have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So I'm getting like a lot of teaching energy, teacher energy with the Hierophant and the Temperance card. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? My pal number 3. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? We have the King of Wands. Yeah, you're confident in yourself. Yeah, you're extremely confident, okay? Because we have the Sun, we have Temperance. We're only missing Aries energy with the Emperor. But I'm getting like you already have that energy here. Because the King of Wands is like not the same as the Emperor, but very similar energy, especially with these two cards coming out. You're definitely a boss. You're definitely a leader. You stand tall. So it's hard to make you copy. Like you're the one that people copy. You're the, like I said, like I feel like pile number 3, you may be drawn to watch another pile. And if you are, then you should. Only if you are. If you're not, then that's okay. But I'm getting like there could be a message for you in another deck. Oh my god, another pile. Okay, so what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? My pal number, okay, that's too many cards. My pal number 3, what is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Okay, so the Devil came out, I put it back, and now it's coming out again. Yeah, the Devil is a boss. Is definitely a boss. I know the Devil gets a bad connotation because it's toxicity, obsession, but on the flip side, it's also a boss, somebody who is determined to get things done, somebody who is disciplined in their approach. Yes, it could be obsessive, but obsessive in a good way where you're obsessed with your goals, obsessed with your mission, what you are trying to accomplish. Okay, so you're not, and then the Devil is not easily manipulated. The Devil is the one who does the manipulation. Okay, so Capricorns are not easily manipulated. So this is what I'm getting here. This is what triggers insecurity in some women. They could be easily manipulated while you don't. You know, you stand your ground. You're not going to let nobody talk to you any type of way, or let anybody get you caught up in some sort of situation that you don't want to be in. And this is what triggers insecurities in some women. And it's the same thing for the men. Like, you're not, that's why I feel like you may be drawn to watch another pile, because with the Devil, I'm getting like it's not easy for the men, for women to manipulate you with sex. You're not going to get manipulated with that. They're not going to be able to lure you in to get something out of you. Yes, if you want to sleep with them, you may sleep with them, but it's not like if they sleep with you, like you're gonna start buying them gifts and stuff like that. You're not gonna do that. And this is what triggers their insecurities. They know that they can't run those games that they usually run on other men. Like, it's not gonna work with you with the Devil. you're the one that's gonna run game on them instead. Oh my god. But this is what I'm getting here. It wouldn't work, okay, for the men watching here. And for the women, you wouldn't let a man run game on you. It wouldn't work. You would see right through him. And this is what triggers insecurity in some other women, because they know that they would get caught up. Like the same man that would play them would be kissing your ass. Oh gosh, I hope they don't flag me. Yes, they would be, you know, kissing your ass. Okay, so pile number 3, what is it about you that triggers insecurity? We have the Knight of Cups. What is it about you that triggers? Yeah, you are the finesse. With the Knight of Cups, you are the finesse. You're the one who finesse if you want to finesse. Okay, I'm not saying that that's what you go out and do, but if you wanted to, you can. You are a charmer. You are a smooth operator with the Knight of Cups. You know how to get things from people if like you wanted to. You don't have to sleep with them, like, you know, with a man to get what you want from them. You're able to do that with your personality, your charm, your wit. And these women, it triggers their insecurities because they have to do too much. They have to jump through hoops to get it. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? And I'm getting like, is the people around you that are insecure? Yeah, you see, as I said, that's 6 of Cups. Is the people from your past or people around you, maybe they're seeing you flourish, they're seeing you on a different level now that you were before, and that triggers their insecurity as well. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Wow, we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is emotional stability, emotional maturity, emotional intelligence. You could see when a man is running game on you. So I'm getting like the women that are insecure, that you trigger their insecurities, is that they would fall for the game. They would fall for the nonsense. Like, you trust your intuition. You're highly intuitive. You're in tune with yourself. So it's like I said, it's hard to run game. And these women, they would actually fall for it. They would not even like trust their intuition or trust their instinct on about a man, a specific person. They would just run with it. They would tell them jump, they will jump. You wouldn't. You're like, no, you jump. And then the men would actually jump. I'm just saying like a metaphor, but it's not like they would actually jump. But I mean, like, if you tell them to do something, they would do it for you without you having to bat a lash. We have the 6 of Wands. Yeah, you see, 6 of Wands is like victory, good news, success. I feel like you are able to keep your integrity intact without having to sell your soul to get stuff done from people. They don't want me to talk. Oh my God, they're pissed off at me, huh? Because I'm telling their secrets. I'm calling them out. Because you're the Empress, okay? Your beauty is what triggers insecurity in women as well. Your looks with the Empress. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Okay, just one card, like 3 cards are flying out. What is it about you that triggers insecurity? We have the Star. You're just that it girl, that it guy. Especially with the Pioneer energy. Pioneer is similar to Star because the Star is unique. And in order to like be a pioneer, you have to be unique. It's something that has never been done before, something brand new, and you have that vibe. And this is what triggers insecurity in other women. It's like they see you and they try to measure up to you. They see you like you're out of this world. There's like an energy about you that is just different. We have like with the Star, this is Aquarius energy. This is like original energy. Uniqueness, out of this world. I'm getting like, I just heard like Meg Thee Stallion, because Meg Thee Stallion is Aquarius, so just different. You have that vibe. You don't give a ish about people. You don't care about what they think about you. You just move to the beat of your own drums. You follow your own heart. So it's like you don't really like, some of you, I feel like you're even like celibate or virgins here, pile number 3. So it's like men cannot manipulate you in that sense to make you come out your drawers. You're not going to do that just because the man is good looking or they have money, because you have your own money here. You have your own stability. You're the one who run the game. They don't run game on you. If you wanted to run game on some men, you can. And for the men watching, if you wanted to run game on women, you can, but you choose not to, because I feel like there's like a level of integrity about you, because we have the star, no, not the star, sorry, the justice card, and we have the temperance card. So there's definitely an air of like integrity, and we have the 6 of wands. So you put yourself in like you think highly of yourself. So you're not going to engage in certain activities that's going to affect your reputation. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? Yeah, we have the 10 of Cups. What is it about you that triggers insecurity in women? What is it about you that triggers insecurity? 9 of Pentacles. I'm not surprised. 9 of Pentacles, you're self-sufficient. You live a life of abundance. Then I did say that you are a boss. Like, we definitely have Capricorn energy. So it makes a lot of sense. You're inspiring with the Page of Wands. People look up to you. You're like a role model as well. And this is what triggers insecurity in other women, because they're probably like, people don't look up to them. Probably people not look down on them, but like, because of like how they behave themselves, how they put themselves out there, is like not like a good example. Is that they wouldn't be called a role model. While you, people look up to you, they celebrate you. 6 of Wands, they put you on a pedestal. It's not you putting yourself on a pedestal, it's them putting you on a pedestal. And I'm getting like I said, there's people around you with the 6 of Cups, people in your family that you trigger their insecurities with what you have accomplished, how you establish yourself in this world, and what you have done for yourself, because the 9 of Pentacles is somebody who's self-sufficient. You don't need somebody else to help you get to the level that you are today. You did it on your own. Okay? So that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.